So I'll take him to church. I want you black and down.
On Saturday night.
This chair is interesting.
Makes you even shorter.
Alright. Hey guys, what's up?
What's up?
Welcome to the podcast.
How do you get closer?
I'm gonna say welcome to Weekday One Up.
Yeah, I was doing that all week on Weekday One Up. I kept thinking the Comic Cast. I think I even said it once or twice, didn't I?
No,
I thought
think
I
you
did.
did.
Well, if the camera shakes or anything, guys, it's because I forgot the quick release, so it's literally just resting on top of the tripod. You can just blame Cody. Hashtag blame Cody.
He's useless.
We got more room. You should scoot over just a little bit more so it's.
Oh yeah, I could. It's gonna make the camera shake, guys. So okay, I'm gonna scoot over here really quick. I totally forgot that I can do that.
Yeah, nobody. Drew's here.
Yeah, Drew's not here today.
Drew, he's working overtime so we can go to Momo.
MomoCon sounded like it's gonna be unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. We're gonna be meeting Real T-Dragon. He told me today he's super excited to meet me.
That's
really?
awesome.
Yeah, I talked to him for a while today. We're gonna meet Beatdown Boogie, getting interviewed by the aficionados. It's gonna be a crazy.
It's
awesome
good. It's a big con for Cody.
It's gonna be a big con for you guys too, because you're gonna be there. You're gonna be through it all.
They're there to
definitely
see
going.
you though. It's all for you,
'Cause
man. I don't want to take your glory.
this
If
is
you
one of
treat
the-
it like that, man.
This is one of the cons where my 4-day
I
weekend
don't want
falls
to take all
right
your
on
glory.
it. So.
I'll be there. And
We
if they
cannot
to
talk
me-
at the same time, guys. It's a
Sorry.
podcast.
Go ahead.
So, what were you guys saying? Who's
You
first?
first.
It's one of those cons where it falls right on my 4-day weekend, so we
Oh,
can.
really?
Yeah, so we can.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what I told Drew, and I don't know if you'll want to hear it or not, but you should really try and take Monday off. Because I don't know how long we're gonna stay there Sunday, but either way, it's a heck of a drive back.
I work at 2.
Okay, well, then you might be alright, but I told Drew to take it off because I can't guarantee that we're gonna be back in enough time for him to get enough sleep to have a full day's work.
Gotcha.
I mean, we'll be back in time for him to
I'll
go
have
to work, but to
Plenty
get
of time
sleep.
to sleep because I get work at 2 p.m.
Okay, you'll be fine then.
Yeah.
But I really hope
That's
Drew
the
takes
other
it.
nice thing. I get a
I don't-
4-day weekend, and then the next day the next time I work is at 2 p.m. So really, it's like a 4.5 day. So for
Yeah.
cons, it's perfect.
I just really don't need Drew like on Sunday being like, guys, come on, we gotta go, we gotta leave at like 9 in the morning, and I'd be like, bro, we bought a pass for 4 days. Chill out. I want to go to a couple panels or something. Like, relax.
We're leaving Wednesday night or Thursday really early.
The thought is, well, originally it was 11 p.m. on Wednesday,
That's fine.
but talking to more people, that would mean we would get to Atlanta around rush hour. So the thought is
Like
to leave
1
maybe
a.m.?
1 a.m.
Sounds good.
Because the con doesn't start till 3 on Thursday.
That's fine. I'll go home and go straight to
So
bed
we'll
after
leave
work.
at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Bro, we're used to that,
But
man.
that-
We'll just go to
I
bed
know,
on
but
Wednesday,
I think
like-
is that the earliest we've ever left for
Oh,
a
yeah.
con?
Oh, yeah. Before this, it was 4, and that was for ASIN.
I think the earliest I've ever woken up was 3 to get up and get ready. But, ooh, that's gonna be a heck of a.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
I'm really hyped for this con. The hype train is real, man.
And I love traveling at night, so
I hate it.
I think the
I
camera-
love traveling.
It's because I usually drive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where there will be a lot of switching drivers.
Yeah.
We're not gonna force anybody to do this
Well,
whole
are we still-
9-hour trek alone.
Are we gonna have to do more than one car now?
Maybe.
Now that
I figured we'd be.
We
So-
still gotta figure it all out. I'm thinking maybe Chris's car and
If he'll let
maybe
you.
Nate's car.
Yeah, I figured I'd be driving.
if
Okay.
Chris will let, or
And
then-
Chris and Alex are going.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that we're kind of just rambling, but I almost bought a truck this weekend.
What?
Yeah, it was a 1990 truck. It was a crew cab, so it fits six people. So we'd
Oh,
all.
Sikhs people?
Six people. So I figured I'd just buy like a top for on the bed, and we just throw all our stuff in that, and that'd be our car for the ride. But
Heck, if someone needed to sleep, take a head back there.
I would not
Put a
suggest.
cot back there.
No, when I went to Texas as a young boy,
A young boy.
I slept in the back.
You-
Of
in
the-
the truck?
They had
In
like
the
a
bed of a
thing
truck?
over. Yeah, we put like
Nice.
a padding back there, and like it was.
Very nice.
Honestly, I loved it.
Your haircut looks nice, by the way.
Well, you haven't seen without the hat, but
Oh, Cody the sexy.
it's like the Powerpuff Girls. He accidentally, when he hit Chemical X, it was too much sexy, and it all poured in on me.
Well, with that, we're just about to ready to get the show started. I'm Mr. Director, Dakota Richards, and to my
Nate
left-
over here.
and
That's your right,
Cody.
by the way.
Cody. We have yet to.
I am Cody.
I am Cody.
I run stuff. You know what I run, probably.
You know what he does.
Lots of stuff.
You're the reason.
Check out Anime Talk. I'm really trying to advertise it, but
Yeah. With that, okay. So what's on the agenda first? You got some news.
Yes, I have 3 things of news today that I bring you guys that I found today by going on Anime News Network and scrolling through until I found things that interested me.
All right, well, lay them at me.
Bakuman live-action movie coming out October 3rd.
I need to finish that manga.
I'm really hyped for this. I didn't even know there was a Bakuman movie because I can't know everything, even though I try to. And apparently it was announced like a year or 2 ago.
Really?
But it's coming out this year. It got a poster. I looked at the poster. It looks good. Japan, let's just say, knows how to do live actions right, and that's what it looks like they're doing here.
Right.
Story-wise, at least they do.
It like character-wise too.
Oh yeah.
They always make them look right. Like they don't try not to change the characters too much. So
Fair enough.
I
All
still
right.
haven't read that. So.
we could probably
It's really, really good.
yeah.
Which you've told me.
Watch the anime.
Wait. Which one? Which one?
Bakuman.
This is the one where they write their manga, right?
Yeah.
It's not
Bakuman.
Bakugan.
You can watch the anime or read the manga. I watched the anime first, then read the manga later, and I love them both.
I didn't realize there was an anime. I thought there was just a manga.
Oh man, the anime is really good too. If you don't want to read the
I'll
manga,
probably watch the anime.
I've read I think a little under half of the anime or a manga. I've read the anime.
you read the anime. Well, that's what we all do because we read subs.
Yeah. Unless it's
Next
dubbed.
topic. I'm actually gonna skip over the next one, and we'll leave that one for the last bit of news. So we'll go to the last news I actually have on here, which is Ninja Slayer.
Ooh.
We'll have 26 15-minute episodes. So they're not full episodes. They're 15 minutes. But that's still not short.
Which one's Ninja Slayer?
The guys.
My God.
The guys who did the guys who did
Kill La Kill.
Trigger.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
How did you forget this?
I knew about Trigger.
So there's gonna be 26 episodes, which is good news, I guess. If this is gonna be good.
The anime is Ninja. The ninja anime. I got it now.
It's called Ninja Slayer.
I thought we were talking about a YouTube page.
A what?
I have no idea why.
I don't know where.
I
you're
know
bringing
which
it.
anime we're talking about now. I was completely confused.
I know you know. I'm just trying to figure out how you got to the destination you got to.
Ninja Slayer sounded like a YouTuber. I don't know why.
Ninja Slayer is gonna have 26 new episodes, all gonna be 15 minutes. It's gonna get tons of subscribers. I bet.
I didn't know we had a TV show.
You know, I've been watching a lot of One Piece lately.
Okay.
This is on a totally another topic. A lot of One Piece. That's probably what I'm gonna do when I go home after this. Instead of editing the podcast, I'll save it till last minute because that's what I do. And
And then he gets panicked because he has to rush it.
I realized something, and that's that YouTube is much like the Grand Line. And
What?
each YouTuber,
Hang on.
their amount of subscribers is their bounty.
Is that
And
the
their
only
followers are their crew.
Why do I get?
Wait, not their followers.
I thought you
I
said-
lost it. Their subscribers are their bounty. I had something for the crew, but I forgot what it was. Oh, their crew was
Their YouTube
their
friends?
yeah, their YouTube friends. So like I don't know, Royal Lily, Atomic Network, Real T Dragon. Those are part of my crew. Now I'm not the head of the
So,
crew. I'm not the captain.
Another like example of that is the Vanoss Gaming group, if any of you know that, or the Speedy crew.
Yeah, YouTube
They've got
channels.
yeah. I'm just saying, like, there's the Speedy guys, and they all have their own different channels, but
Oh,
they
but
all
they're all a
play
crew.
together. Yeah, and they have a group called the Crew and one guy, and then the
like
other
the
one.
station did back in
Yeah.
the day.
I thought about posting about this, about how YouTube is the Grand Line.
Why do I get the feeling that somebody said
But I
something
didn't.
sort of similar and then you like expanded on this?
Oh no, I came up with all of this on my own watching One Piece one day. I was just like, God, YouTube is so much like the open sea, man. And subscribers are just like, subscribers are like the bounty, man. Really, this all just came to me. I'm not playing.
You got a crappy bounty.
Well, come on, man. I'm working on it.
You're Chopper.
I'm not Chopper. I'm at least Buggy.
No.
Come on.
You're Chopper because your bounty's lower than it should be.
Oh, but it's not 50. Okay, so anything you guys want to say about Ninja Slayer only having 15-minute episodes? Does that bum you out, or are you still excited?
Slightly. I would have rather had, like full
25 minutes.
25 episodes and then have or 25-minute episodes and then have 12
Well,
episodes.
most shows
Oh, yeah.
they say 25 minutes, but a
But
minute
this
and a half.
runtime's gonna be 15, so let's think a minute and a half is the opening,
Okay.
minute and a half is the
The
ending.
ending.
So the episode's
So that-
gonna be like
12
11 minutes. 11
Yeah.
to 12 minutes.
I mean,
Unless there's no opening.
to go back, I know you don't like it when I talk about it, but Ruby does it well. They're only
15?
they're about
They're
8 to 15 minutes
most
long.
of their episodes are like 5 minutes long.
And
They
as
get a
well-
lot longer later.
It's well done.
It's really well done. And there's other animes that do it well.
Meh.
And there's a lot of short anime coming
Oh,
out.
yeah.
This season, I started watching 2 that are only 3-minute long shows. And they,
Vampire Homes I dropped because it was 5-minute episodes.
I forgot to start that.
Don't.
Really?
It's not what it looks like.
I thought I had a feeling it wouldn't be.
Like how I have a feeling about Ninja Slayer. But time will tell on the open sea known as the Grand Line of YouTube.
when does the first episode come out?
I think it's the 16th.
Yeah, it's
which would
16th, so
be-
Friday.
Yeah.
Is that Friday?
What day is it today?
No, it's
Today's
Thursday.
the 14th.
Comes out
I
Thursday.
think it's the 16th. Don't quote me.
Yeah, it's the 16th.
Quote Dakota because he's confident. Mamoru Hosoda. It's got a new movie coming.
Oh,
It's called The Boy and the Beast.
looks amazing.
It comes out on July 11th.
That was gonna be my first question about that trailer. Is it a movie or an anime
That's a movie.
That
or a
do
series?
You know who this is, right? Who this director is?
I'm guessing this is Wolf Children.
Wolf
Children, the
Summer
girl who
Wars.
leapt through time. Yeah, Summer Wars, the Digimon movie.
Okay. So my thoughts on the trailer were
The new Digimon series? Or is that just the same studio?
No,
the-
it's just the same studio.
yeah, it's just some studio. My thoughts on the trailer were great artwork, but
But meh?
Meh?
Are you kidding?
Man, I was
looking
sitting there
forward to it.
getting chills watching that.
Dude,
I wasn't looking forward to it.
Wow.
Really?
I think it looks great.
I'm still gonna watch
I
it,
got a
and
question.
it'll probably change my mind.
Nate, I have a question.
Okay.
Have you lost your effing mind?
Hey, I loved Wolf Children. You still haven't watched it.
That's the point. You loved Wolf Children. How are you not looking
I
forward
know,
to
as
this?
soon as I saw the
Yeah.
artwork, I was like, I know who this is by. I
Yeah.
like his work.
Yeah.
Well,
I
here's what I'll
called
say. I'll agree with you for like the first half of the trailer. I was like, it looks cool, but I don't know where it's gonna go.
Exactly.
And then by the second half of the trailer, though, I was
That
like, I'm
music and the
sold.
score came
Yeah,
in.
the music came in, the action bits came in, you get to see the action animation, and I was like, I'm sold on this. I'm 100% sold. I will see this the second I get a chance.
Well, I'll definitely see it, and it'll probably change my mind. But the trailer didn't.
Will
do
we
it.
have a viewing party?
Yeah,
We'll all
of
see it
course
together?
Sure.
Okay.
Man, I don't know how that didn't affect you. Were you just like,
Was it on your phone?
did you watch it
No,
like
I
when you
wa- I
first
got-
woke up?
I watched it once when you sent it to me at work on my phone, and then I came home. I went home and watched it on my computer again.
Man, I watched it on my TV, so I mean,
Oh, did you really?
yeah, like when you send me trailers and stuff, like half the time I don't watch it on my phone because usually I'm in my room, and two, I've been spoiled by TVs and computers so much that I really don't like to watch stuff on my phone that much. Unless it's just,
Thank
like-
you.
unless
I
it's-
see Drew. Drew's told me before that he's okay with watching shows on his phone. I was like, please don't do that.
I'll do it every now and then.
No.
Every now
It
and
depends on
then.
the show for me.
The worst I would do is a tablet.
I watched Slice of Life.
Oh, I'd
on
watch
my
it.
phone.
I would watch a movie or something on a tablet, but on a phone, I've been spoiled by bigger screens.
Yeah.
First world problems.
I totally feel you, dude. I can't watch. I used to try and watch anime on my Galaxy S3 when I first got it. Actually, that's when I first started Fate Zero, and realized it was like a 45-minute episode for
Oh,
the
you would
first
not be able to
episode.
do that on your phone.
And I was like, "Ugh, F this.
No, I think watching Slice of Life, at least in my opinion, is okay watching.
It depends on
I
the
totally
show. Yeah.
agree.
If it was like a show, like maybe like if I wanted to watch
Euphonium, I
Sound,
watched
yeah,
on my
yeah,
phone.
Sound Euphonium, I'd watch that on the phone.
Well, let's go ahead and get into that. I have not. Well, no, I kind of want to talk about the movie a little bit, but
Okay,
I've not seen
continue.
Euphonium yet.
Well,
Is
let's
it
talk
good?
about the movie for a
Yeah,
little bit.
well,
Well, is it
continue.
good, real quick?
So far,
The first
so far
episode's
so
really
good.
good.
Yeah.
I
Is
like
it
where
worth
this-
me watching? With all the other shows I'm watching?
Give it a minute.
If
Let
you
me
give it-
get
no, no, no.
farther in it and tell you more.
No, don't give it a minute because then you'll have to marathon through it, and I know you won't have time for that. Just watch it.
I'll give you till episode 5. I can get through at 5 episodes. Do you know how much One
That's
Piece
what I
I've
was
watched in the
figuring.
last 5 days?
That's my problem.
a good, like, 50
That's
episodes.
the problem because you'll.
Well, no, I'm saying if I stop watching One Piece for a minute, I can get through the 5 episodes real quick.
I haven't watched the second episode. I only watched the intro just because I wanted to talk about intros
It's
for a minute.
building
today.
up pace right now, so you probably wouldn't like it. Right now.
I think where it's going, I'm gonna like.
Yeah.
I could see it be turning out really good.
So, The Boy and the Beast. Was that what it was called?
Yes.
It's clearly done by Mamoru Hosoda.
Oh yeah, you could immediately tell. If you've seen Wolf Children,
Is this the only one you've seen? Because you keep referencing Wolf Children.
No, I've seen Summer Wars.
Oh, okay. And Girl Who Left Her Time?
Yeah, and Girl Who Left Her Time.
Wolf Children's my favorite.
And
I mean,
Wolf
I get it. I
Children's
know
my
it's
favorite.
awesome, but that's just the only one I've heard you
The
reference.
reason I'm
you haven't
referencing
seen
it is
it.
because the main boy character in that trailer, when he lifted his head and you saw his face, I'm like, is this a Wolf Children sequel or prequel? Because this looks like the dad. It looked a lot like the dad with what if he was a kid.
No.
Just the face and
No.
hair. I think you're wrong.
His hair was brown. The dad's hair was like a navy blue.
Oh my gosh! Because of the hair, I'm talking about the
The
face.
face, he didn't look like the dad either.
Okay, you guys can tell me if he's wrong.
Well,
I think-
obviously you're wrong because it turned out not to be what you thought it was.
I think it. Oh well, I don't think it's.
He's not
doesn't
saying he
look
really
like
thought
it.
that. He just thought it looked like it.
Yeah.
I should watch Wolf Children.
You
I've
need to.
got nothing against it. I just never watched it. Which is crazy, because this is... Seriously, what I actually really wanted to talk about, which I don't know why I didn't direct us in this direction yet, but is this director in general. Because I love his
He's
stuff.
badass.
I feel like he is... You guys are going to think I'm crazy. He's the Ghibli killer. That's what I think.
I could see. He's... Okay, if Ghibli is Disney in Japan,
He's Pixar? Wait, Disney
Disney is
Pi-
Pixar.
Well, he's
Pixar
Pixar
is-
before they were the same thing? Were they always the same thing? He's
Pretty,
DreamWorks.
yes, I was about to say DreamWorks. If this studio is DreamWorks. Although DreamWorks is known for having a lot more adult humor. But the movies that he does are a lot more like
Adult.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Whereas
They'll
Ghibli
make
movies
you cry.
Ghib-
They'll make you feel.
Ghibli movies are more fantasy and take place in like different worlds and stuff, whereas his films, they take place more in the real world.
Now think about if he collaborated with Ghibli to make a movie. He directed one of their
Pretty
movies.
And they both have very specific character designs. Ghibli,
Oh, yeah.
Ghibli, their faces usually a little bit more round and their eyes are bigger, whereas this guy's
Miyazaki.
yeah, Miyazaki. Mamoru, is that his name?
Mamoru Hosoda.
Mamoru, his stuff there are a little bit more sleek. Character designs are a little skinnier.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely look more serious.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be. He's already made himself a big name, but he's really a new. He's not a new director, but he's new in the way that his last like 4 movies are what really shot him to stardom. Like it all started, I think, personally for me, it all started with The Girl Who Left Her Time, and everything since then has just been gold. And if he keeps this up, he's gonna be. He's already on his way, but I think he's very close to becoming a legend already.
I feel like The Girl Who Left You Time and Summer Wars and Wolf Children
I need to rewatch
are some of the.
Wars.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You went in with the wrong mindset.
I did.
They're 3 anime movies that you kind of have to watch. At
I
least
agree with
once.
that. I agree, and this is
Um,
probably gonna be one of those movies that. And just by the trailer, I think it's gonna be one of those movies you have to watch.
When I first saw it, it was in Japanese. There's no subs, so I couldn't understand.
Yeah.
I was like, and where it was going at first, I had a bit of a Nate thing where you said you thought it was maybe a Wolf Children prequel, but I was like, is this like this guy's spin on Jungle Book?
Oh.
I think that's another reason. I could see that because now that you said it.
There's a bear, but I don't think it's not
I
that.
thought he was.
See, I wish I understood what they were saying, but it didn't really matter. By the end of it, I was still sold.
I was like, this
Totally
this
sold.
This movie, Boy and the Beast, is gonna be. When's it come out?
July 11th.
July 11th.
I think that's
Pretty
what
far
it
away.
said.
So we
Yeah.
probably won't get it until like at least.
We won't be
August.
seeing it until the end
At
of the
least
year.
August.
Yeah.
We won't be seeing it for a while.
So. but I'm
And in
excited.
English, God knows, but I don't want to see it in English.
I don't mind seeing. I've seen all the other films in English. Wolf Children.
Crap, dude, I have too.
Wolf Children Funimation dubbed
I didn't
it.
even know that I saw. I didn't even realize
Although
it.
I think Funimation has dubbed all his other movies, so that means Funimation is probably.
Also,
gonna
like
dub
I
this
said, he's
one.
on his way to being a legend. I'm sure somebody has bought the rights to this and is
Obviously.
dubbing it already.
Yeah.
Surely. Actually, oh no, that won't happen. I was gonna say it'd be awesome if they simulcast the movie with subs, but that won't happen because they gotta give it its theater runtime in Japan.
Yeah.
So that's why
I
we
wish
won't see it.
I wished America would just get over their xenophobia with this stuff and just
Put it out here.
Release it here subbed. I don't care.
See,
Release it as a special.
Release it in theaters.
That's
so.
the other
It's
thing.
like
though.
a-
We
might-
don't know that it won't happen.
That's true. We don't.
We might be xenophobic a little bit over here, but like
Not a
we've had,
little bit.
A lot.
true. But we've had a Dragon Ball Z movie in theaters.
Well, that was. I'm talking.
It might
Now
not.
That's
we're
because
about to have
Dragon Ball-
another one.
That's because Dragon Ball Z. We've also had Naruto movies. There's been
Pokemon back in the day.
Yeah, there's been Pokemon,
Digimon.
Yu-Gi-Oh,
And Digimon.
Digimon. There's been anime movies before. All of the Ghibli movies,
But
Miyazaki.
the
These were
difference
way
is
later.
the difference is though that those are things that are tested already in the market because they're on TV.
Right.
So people know that people
That's
are
what I was
interested
gonna
in them.
say was the reason I don't think we get some of these other movies is because they're not sure how they will do.
That's
Dragon
not
Ball-
100% why.
Dragon Ball Z has a huge following here in America. Naruto has a huge following here in America.
Oh, yeah.
And people know that. And they know they'll make money off it. And that's why they do it.
Well, see, but they also only release them as special 1 to 2 night events. Where
But,
you
they
have-
And
make it-
another-
but everyone goes to see him that wants to see him.
but then there's people who don't get to see them.
Now here's how you make it work, okay? Because the first time the Dragon Battle of Gods when it came out, the problem was everybody had already saw it fan subbed by the time it came out, or a lot of people had, so a lot less people went to see it in theaters. The way you make it work is you take something like The Boy and the Beast, you have it come out here July 11th as well, so there's no chance that you're seeing like a cam version or anything
Or
before it comes out.
Make that the special night event.
And no, put it out for a full run and give it serious advertising, not your little fake crap advertising that you just put like, I don't know, a little banner on the side of a website. This is going to be in theaters. No, it's on TV. Put it on Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon because that'll make kids be like, oh, this is animated. Mom, Dad, take me to see
And
this.
this is like the perfect movie to do that with because it's a boy and a giant bear.
Mm-hmm.
And like they're like, oh man, Jungle
They'd
Book.
have to have it dubbed, though. Because
No, that's something I was going to say, and
Yeah.
dub it.
Yeah,
Have it ready
That's why
dubbed.
you just, I was gonna mention that because I was
Yeah.
like, that's why I was like, do the special night first.
That would
and
be
if it does
tough to
well
do,
in
though.
sub here, then dub it, then release it for a full run.
At least for this one movie, unless they're already started.
I mean, that's what they do with Ghibli, though.
This
They
would
could just
be-
start doing that with other things.
Here's the thing.
I know.
If this movie was made in America and they say DreamWorks did it,
Dude, this movie would be more popular than Frozen.
Oh my
No, I
God.
don't want to say that. Because it resonated
but
with
people
little
would be
girls.
like, "Oh my
really
gosh, I
well,
want to go
but-
see it." But if it came out dubbed here, people would see it. And
Okay, I'll say I bet it would be as popular as Big Hero 6.
the other thing is though, 2D animation as far as kids go to see 2D animated movies is slowly dwindling because all movies are 3D animated now. You know, and in my opinion,
Yeah.
that's hurting. Like kids would be like, I don't want to see that. It's 2D.
It looks hand drawn.
Yeah.
You know, someone put hard work into this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not that
guys.
people who do 3D animated don't put hard work in. Like, there's complications to both.
Right.
They don't. No, I'm just kidding. I am
Usually
totally
And
kidding.
usually 3D movies come out in a 2D form. Because there's people like my dad who have gotten older and it hurts their eyes to watch 3D.
No. We're talking
about
we're talking
CG.
about like CG. computer animated.
I got you.
Instead of hand drawn.
It's good. That's
I'm going to steal some of this. I'm
That's fine.
thirsty, so.
Don Machi, or is it okay to pick up girls? Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? What do you guys think of this week's episode?
I liked it a lot
Can't
better.
wait for the next episode.
Yeah, I'm loving this show. This show's one of the most popular shows this season already, and for good reason. And I'm surprised. I'm surprised because the trailers made it look so dumb, and everyone loves this show.
I don't remember the trailer at all.
Yeah, if that,
Exactly. We saw it.
Yeah.
Me and you saw it twice.
I don't remember it.
Dude, I watched that episode the day it came out, and I almost punched my computer saying, seriously, you're going to leave me off there? I want more now.
Who else was mad that she didn't just throw him
Just
the knife?
throw in the knife, you little whore.
Oh, I know, right? Just throw in the... Okay, I know that's what we all were thinking, but her mindset is probably like, it's a present.
Her mindset.
I don't
is
care
she's
if
an
it's
idiot.
a present.
I know. You're going to die. He's
It's
gonna
right
die.
there in your little pink satchel on your back. Pull it out and
How
just
you
be like,
gonna-
here, I made you a knife.
How you gonna feel when that's not his knife in that satchel? Like,
It
I know
is,
it's
though.
I know, but like, what if like they threw a twist, like she dropped it off and threw something else, and the satchel came and got him. So we're all like, throw him the knife, and it's not really in there.
I don't understand where you're going with that at all.
What if it is in
No,
there?
no, it's just no.
It'd be funny.
It's not gonna happen. So
No.
I'm not even gonna entertain that idea. I think now on the third episode, she just needs to throw the freaking knife through the bars
Right.
of the door, and
Just
then
be like,
that'll
oh
be
yeah,
okay.
I had a knife made for him.
I
Take
totally
this.
forgot.
I forgot I had a weapon on my
Dude,
back.
I can't wait to see him fight that giant like
Yeah.
Yeti ape thing.
Yeah, he already would have taken it down if he just had a different knife.
Oh yeah, his knife broke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd have been
shattered.
done. Speaking of things that broke, my faith in the girl in Food Wars broke.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I tried really hard with that.
She loved that
You
food,
were
and now
reaching
she's
with that
just
one.
like, no, just because of my pride's too big.
She's the reason I have a problem with Sundays. The very reason I have a because she was needlessly bitchy for like not all Sundays are bad. I enjoy a bunch of them, but She's the reason I have a problem with them. Because why? Why do you have to be that bitchy? Because I've got the perfect tongue.
I have a god tongue.
I have the god tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch The Secret Ending? Cody had to tell me.
Oh, I didn't know.
That's a topic for the later on in this episode, is secret endings in anime.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's a secret ending. You want to know what happens?
Sure.
The
Spoilers.
guy who was hiding in the closet. Not spoilers, you guys are supposed to know this.
Yeah, I saw the guy.
The guy who was hiding in the closet comes out, tastes Soma's food, pulls out, he's like, oh, and he pulls out from his, like, chest. He pulls out a paper that says that Soma failed, and he just crushes it.
So probably the director.
So he's in.
I'm assuming it's her grandfather.
I'm assuming it's
the director.
director. I'm assuming it's the head of the school.
Yeah,
Oh, I
she said
guess
the
that's
director.
true.
She's like, tell the director.
Oh,
that
the director.
that no one's passed.
Didn't she say something about her grandfather? Or something?
Maybe. I don't
Like,
remember that.
Like maybe he's the head? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll find out.
But it sounds like he passed. So that's great.
I
I'm
hate
loving this
secret
show.
endings. I hate them.
I'm loving this show so far. Honestly.
Oh yeah, Food Wars. Is good.
Speaking of shows we love, let's talk about Arslan Senkai.
Arslan Senkai, are you watching it, Nate?
Yes.
Do you not like it?
No, I'm just making sure you know. I'm watching it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
He said he's caught up on everything.
Yeah, I'm caught up on it.
I know, but there's some of them that I feel like I hadn't asked him about.
Oh.
Arslan.
But Arslan Senkai, I am...
Senki.
Oh, is it Senki? Okay.
Yeah.
Arslan Senki is a show that I am super excited to see where it's going.
I'm in love with this show. The more that I think about the show and the more that I watch it, the more I talk about it with people, like right here, right now, the more I like this show.
I can't wait to see where this show is going.
Exactly,
It's going to be
yeah.
great.
The art and animation are top notch.
Oh, yeah.
When I turned the second episode on this week and it came up with Arslan like training against the guy again, I was like, oh yeah, why aren't all the shows this season animated like this? This is beautiful. I love how it looks. Arslan's character design is great. I like Duryun? Is that his name? Daryun?
The names
Something
are
like
very... The names...
I've been learning.
You get like a split second to read them, and then you have to hear them say... And they're obviously European names.
I've been writing them down. It's like Daryun.
And then you have to listen to them say it in the Japanese accent, so it's like...
Daryun-san!
Daryun!
I really like him. I think
Arslan!
he's an effing beast. And
Yeah.
and the
The guy
next
that saved him,
episode,
right?
yeah,
The ponytail? Okay.
yeah. And the next episode, it looks like the guy with the mask that's in like the opening. Which, by the way, the opening is great.
Mm.
I love
yeah.
Irving World.
We'll get into openings here in a bit.
When
like
what was it? Last week when I asked you which show I missed, the vampire one, I thought it was this one because yeah, I got it mixed up.
Speaking of Sarah of the End.
well, I wasn't done talking about.
Yeah, continue. Sorry.
No.
And the next episode, it looks like the guy with the mask just looks like really beastly. He's in all the cover art. It looks like he's gonna come in, and I'm really excited to see
He's gonna
that.
F some shit up.
It looks like he's a bad guy. He's on the other team. So
Nice.
On the other team.
Seraph of the End.
That's still my favorite this season.
It is not my favorite anymore.
Not after this episode.
Yeah,
It's-
after the
it's-
second episode, it's no longer.
I think
Of course, you guys have seen the opening.
Yeah.
So obviously Mika is alive.
Yeah. They spoiled the crap out of that in the
Mika.
opening.
Mika is alive, and I was really
I had
upset
it
with
spoiled
that
for me
because
because of my
I didn't
background.
watch it.
Yeah,
for
I
last-
pointed that out.
I had it spoiled for him because of the background.
He
on
showed
my
me his
phone.
background, and I was like, wait! That's the kid as an adult!
I didn't realize it at first, and I was like, wait a minute. Can we say in the opening, his sword looks freaking beast.
I love the cursed items.
Yeah.
I like the opening,
His-
too.
His sword, the way it looks like in the opening, is he gets it and then like rose thorns come out and then
And suck up his
stab him
blood and
sub
make it
and then they're
red.
powered by his blood. And I was like, oh yes.
But let's
a lot
talk
of power
about
by your blood this year.
the big problem with the show.
He's in school.
He's in school.
I don't-
Well, they
What?
took him out.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get taken
Well,
out.
he's probably gonna take it.
I saw the preview for the next episode. And of course, maybe they just showed 10 seconds of random stuff at the beginning, but it sure looked like he was still in school.
Really?
I hope.
Yeah.
I never watched the trailer for the
That
next
that was
episode.
what I was gonna talk about was. When I first started watching the episode, I'm like, I wonder if this is still Cody's favorite now that he's in school.
You guys, that's another topic we need to talk about, but I'm just about sick and effing tired of anime having everybody in goddamn high school.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was cool for years, but it's to the point where I'm like,
Now that you're not in high school.
on.
Well,
Like,
they
you-
do that
no, it's not because I'm not in high school. It's because it's like, here's the difference, okay? Back in the day, like, let's look at Yu Yu Hakusho.
He was in high school.
He was in high school, but within the first 10 episodes,
He was also
he's off
14.
doing crazy stuff and he's no longer in school, and school doesn't even matter. But there's so many shows coming out now where, like, they're off doing the crazy stuff, but then still in between, they're still going back to school, and they got
you
the
don't
school
know.
line.
You don't know that they won't do that with Seraph.
I'm not saying they won't. I'm going off of Seraph. I'm saying I'm sick of it in general.
I gotcha. Ichigo, yeah, Bleach was the same way. He's in school throughout. Like, he just missed. He went black. He would miss weeks upon weeks of school and then show back up like nothing else happened. Same with Parasite.
Yeah, Parasite didn't bug me because he just ditched school all the time.
Yeah, in Parasite, it was kind of having him in school kind of made
it more realistic.
and it
Which
gave,
is why I think they try to do it.
The reason it bugged me in Seraph is because it made no effing sense. He lived for years with vampires, not having any schooling. He's got this drive to kill these things. Why don't you start training him?
it sounded like for those 4 years when he was training, it sounded like he wasn't in school.
Yeah.
And now that he's in school, he's like.
It's like it didn't make any sense. But I did understand that they wanted him to make a friend, and I understood that because they wanted him to.
I think they'll ditch the school thing after a few episodes, and if they do it, it'll just be something small. I think it's the other show. I would say it's probably tied with Arslan right now. They're my two favorites.
Well, my two favorites are Arslan, and as might come out as a shock to you guys, and Show by Rock.
Oh, I forgot to watch the next episode
Wait,
of that.
Show by Rock?
Yeah.
I was completely expecting you to say Kekai.
Show by Rock is, man,
that is my third favorite this season.
Why didn't you watch it, Nate?
I forgot.
I watched it today, and
oh
I was
my gosh,
like,
it's so good. I need that OST, like you said.
oh my god, no joke.
I finished
It's right
the last episode of Tokyo Ghoul right before I left. Like, it was 2 minutes before I needed to leave.
What? You just finished the last episode of Tokyo Ghoul?
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, what'd you think about it?
I can see what you guys said about the walking scene for 3 minutes, but I didn't really mind it because the whole time I wasn't paying attention to what was going on. I was just listening to the music in the background.
But what about when the music stopped and he's still walking?
It wasn't that much longer.
It was like a minute too long. I didn't need to listen to crunch. Crunch.
What about them insinuating that he died? Did you catch that?
Hyde?
Did you watch?
No,
Hide.
that Kaneki died.
His name's Hide.
Yeah, and his name's Hide.
How does Kaneki die?
That's what they're insinuating. Because they show that they're about to
Hide,
fight.
yeah.
They show that they're about to fight, and then they show later Snow on the ground, Kaneki's on the ground, and the other guy's got his sword in the ground.
I didn't see Kaneki in that
Yeah,
scene.
he's on the
Did
ground.
you watch the secret ending?
And did you watch the secret ending?
There's another secret ending.
Yeah.
Screw secret ending.
Toka's like an adult.
Yeah,
and
it's like a
she's
time
like,
skip.
she's got her own coffee shop, and she's setting up a thing, and it says Re on it, and that's what the second manga of Tokyo Ghoul is called. It's Tokyo Ghoul Re.
So,
And she looks down at the street where Kaneki died.
Okay.
We don't need to talk about all this again.
So I
I
guess my only question was, who put the killing blow on Hide? Was that Toka? Because it shows them.
It doesn't tell who puts the killing blow on
But
Hide.
it showed them both in the same alleyway.
No, he didn't. She didn't kill Hide. It happened sometime during the battle.
He got
Undisclosed.
hit by maybe a bullet or something.
But here's the other thing I'll say really quick, because I want to get off Tokyo Ghoul. We've talked about that
Right,
for
right.
a long time. But the last thing I'll say to you is, why did Kaneki not notice, with his nose that can smell blood from like a mile away, that his best friend 5 feet in front of him is bleeding out? How did he not notice that?
He did just wake up from unconsciousness.
It's a Dragon Ball plot point.
I don't know, I'm just saying,
And he was surprised to find out that it was him.
still, even when before he knew it was him, he should have still been able to smell the blood on him.
Again, he just woke up from unconsciousness.
My only thing is
Does
that
that make you not be able to smell, Nate?
It makes you delirious.
He didn't seem delirious.
I thought it was actually Kaneki bleeding the whole time.
I think that's what they wanted people to think.
my thought is because in the surrounding area there's probably blood everywhere.
That's true.
So he was just didn't.
He smells it all.
He smells it all. Maybe there's some blood left over near, and he's just like, that's. Not
And the whole building was on fire.
Not at first. But I did love it. I did love the fire scene, and I love that they played Unravel. But to Show by Rock,
Yeah, we need to get to that.
I love this show.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I did look it up. It's only going to be 12 episodes.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't think I want 26 of it.
No, I couldn't deal with that.
But I really love it. I'm a huge fan of Show by Rock.
Yeah, I love everything about the show. The animation, the characters.
The boy band, dude. Well, they're not a boy band, but the guy band. They're really cool.
One?
The ones on the same label.
Okay, so like
I got their name here.
The
Dude.
really dark. Oh, Shinga Crimson or whatever.
Not the one that is
Something Crimson.
not the Ginyu Shonen one.
No. That's
It's-
That's what I'm saying. It's not that.
Shingon Crimson.
Shingan Crimsons. Yes.
Dude, when they played, not to spoil
Oh.
for you, but when they played, I was like, woo! I'm a fan!
I was like, yeah, I felt.
I'm cattle, bro!
I'm
I'm cattle!
I was like those little pig girls. I was like, looking around, and I threw on a t-shirt and started cheering. I didn't really.
Dude,
cheer,
they were.
but
I was
just
like, I want this song. I was really mad when they started talking over the song. I was like, shut up! I'm listening to the
I'm
song.
listen to this song, damn it.
Yeah, that's the moment I realized I need the OST.
I need to. I mean, I think the reason why I forgot about it is like last season there was only a few shows I was watching. There weren't nearly as many as this one.
Oh yeah,
We're watching 9, 10 different anime
Something like that.
for this one.
I've got like 18 written down. I don't know where the rest of them aren't out yet. I guess.
Yeah, a lot of them are not yet.
Let me look here. Did you watch Kyokai no Rine? Did you ever watch?
I watched that today.
Did you
Which
like
one's
it?
that?
It
It's
was
the one
okay.
with the red-haired Shinigami guy.
I haven't watched that one
It
either.
was okay.
I like it.
I didn't hate it.
You're not a big fan? I really liked Here's what I really liked about it.
It was funny. I'll say that.
What I really love about it is it's nostalgic for me.
Yeah. It looks like something that would be. It looks like a Yu Yu Hakusho or.
The like animations that they use in it are good, but the art style is totally like late 90s, early 2000s. Like they don't even
Rurouni
play.
Kenshin.
Yeah, like the character designs they do not look like an anime that came out today.
Mm-mm.
And I like it for that, like a lot. It brings me back.
You know people are gonna hate it for it though.
Whatever, dude. I'll watch it. And
I'm
I'll
just
like
saying.
I think it's got a lot of potential.
I want to come.
They could have the best story out of all of them, but that chart you were telling me about for the winter season, it'll probably be one of the worst ones on there. Just because everyone will hate the art.
The way they're doing it doesn't look like it's gonna have a ton of story right now.
Let's think here. Everyone will hate the art. Well, doesn't that mean everyone should hate Kill la Kill? Because it's got old art.
And they even
True, that
they
is
even
very
made it a
true.
point to make it a little grainy and look old.
I really like it, but yeah, Gunslinger Stratos.
I did watch the next episode of that.
You were not kidding about the plot point being confusing.
It's not that it was necessarily confusing.
I thought it was more elaborate with the next episode.
I thought the action's
explained
cool.
more.
I thought the plot was stupid. That's just me. I
I think the plot is.
I was
stupid.
literally like, there's a reason for this because it is a video game, but I was like, this sounds like the random plot that they throw into a video game that you don't care about so that you can go fight stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's exactly what this is. Because it's from a game.
Yeah, I can agree that the plot is pretty stupid, but I think it explained a lot more in the second episode.
Oh,
Well, of course it did, but
I'm not gonna say it's stupid. I think it's interesting.
It's not a very good
it's
plot.
interesting, but it's not very original, very like...
Random
well thought
aliens
out.
came out of the sky and gave us this cube.
And there's other us from somewhere.
From another universe.
I don't know. And we're gonna fight them. Here's how I am. I'm not dropping it or anything. I still like it. But I'm like, I just want to see the fights.
The
Just
cool
give me
thing about the
fights.
plot is they insinuate that if your universe wins, your universe lives, and theirs dies. If their universe wins, their universe lives, and yours dies. That's basically how they're explaining it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool, but I feel like it is gonna end up being like the games where it's just gonna get mindless, just fighting, which is what I want out of it. Because when I saw the trailer, I was like, this fighting looks
This is a
epic.
show that I don't really need a ton of plot.
Honestly, I wish they wouldn't have told me anything. I wish they'd been like, that's you from like, I don't even know. Go fight him.
Do like
Go
a,
I've been
his
like,
ass.
yes, do it.
do like a thing with they did with Infamous.
Infamous?
Yeah,
Oh yeah. What
the-
about Infamous?
in the bad guy from that.
Oh,
Like-
well, we don't want to spoil for people who play it. You should play Infamous. It's got quite the plot twist.
You always are like, we don't want to spoil. There's no spoiler warning at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean just because there's a spoiler warning means we should still be courteous. We shouldn't just outright be like, yeah, so in Infamous this happens, just immediately.
Well, spoiler warning in the Avengers,
Everyone
everybody
dies.
dies.
Come on.
I can't wait to see that movie.
Kekai Sensei.
I'm not as excited. Anyway,
I just want to see the Hulkbuster.
Kekai
oh
Sensei.
dear lord. Kekai Sensen, I liked this episode a lot better.
Probably because then you didn't have anyone build it up for you.
Yeah, it was.
Did someone build it up for you or something?
I built it up for him. The first one. 'Cause I loved it so much.
I thought you liked the first episode.
I did, but he like built it up being like, this is the best show this season. We're gonna be talking about this show, like this show. This is gonna be the Parasite of the season. Like really, and
I
I was,
still think it could be.
and I was like, it could be, but I
Did
was
you
like,
see the action?
it was great. You're not letting me talk. But I was just like, I watched it and I was like, this was really good.
You were also really tired when you watched
I was
it.
very
It's not-
tired.
You were like, I could see you like falling asleep.
I was very tired, but I was like, this is good. I see where this is going, and I like it. But it's not until the end. It didn't live up to like the hype that you were making it. But the second episode, I was like, dang, this show is great.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
I
It's
like.
a lot funnier than I would have expected from the way the beginning of the first
I like that he's a
episode.
pizza delivery boy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I was like, New York.
So in the first episode, they explain that monkey can't be seen by human eyes, and then in the second episode, you hear what he named it?
I did, but I totally forgot.
Yeah, what do you-
Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic.
Sonic?
I totally forgot it can't be seen by human eyes. That explains everything in the second episode because he made them able to see the monkey.
Yeah.
I was like, could they not see it before? I totally missed that.
What'd you think about his?
And I saw the episode twice.
But it was pretty funny because it was Sonic. I'm like, ha, Sonic.
What'd you think about his like the thing with his eyes?
It was epic.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
He was just
My
like-
favorite part was that Zap had put the
man.
blood trail, and then he like did it. He was like, "Don't get lost,
Don't mess up, dog. Girl.
dog, yeah, or something." And then
Dog
she's just
girl
like,
or-
he does it, and she's like, "Boo, boo, 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 boo," and I'm like, "Oh!" And then when the car came down, I was like, "Batman, Batman, Batman, Batman!" Like,
And then at the end when Klaus, when he freaking like jumps, when he like pulls his blood thing out and just makes this giant cross looking hammer.
The guy like has a sword. And he's like, I'm gonna stop you. And he's just
boom.
the guy. Yeah. Then the blood cross shows up. And he kind of just like puts his sword away. And he's like, well,
And he
I'm
just
done.
kills everything, including the main character, including
Yeah.
Leonardo.
oh, and then at the end he saw the ghost girl.
Yeah,
I think
that's-
that's really a ghost.
We'll see.
Maybe because he can see things that others can't see.
We haven't read the
Right.
manga, so if you know.
I'm really into this show.
When
honestly.
when he grabbed his jacket, I didn't think, ooh, a blood trail like you could do with the fire.
I didn't
I just
either.
he goes, it's all up to you, dog girl. I'm like, oh, so she can sniff him. The blood on his shirt would be a sniff. That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first too.
Yeah.
And then they were saying we put blood in him, but it keeps disappearing. And I'm like, what's he doing? What are you doing,
What's
Zap?
this crazy guy?
I
doing?
like his character a lot.
Zap, I like him a lot, and the fact that the guy who does Zoro's voice from One Piece just
Ah,
seals the
he's
deal
my
with that.
Zoro Phil right now because Zoro's not in One Piece where I'm at right now. I'm on the Marine
Oh
Ford
yeah,
arc.
because they're all split up.
Yeah, Marine Ford is so epic. By the way, can I just say, holy!
This is the one you
God.
want me to get to, right?
I want you to get to Eni's Lobby,
Oh, okay.
which you're really close to. Please watch One Piece.
Okay.
Man. I need someone to be.
I'm caught up on everything.
I
so.
need
I'm
someone
further in
to
One Piece
talk
than he
to.
is.
Like I need
I'm further.
someone. I don't think you'll catch up on it though.
Me?
I believe Nate will catch up on it before
Yeah,
you.
you're
Because
better.
I've seen what he did with Naruto.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do that with One Piece, please, because I need someone to talk about with this. You guys don't understand, man. I don't have anybody to talk about One Piece with. I cannot, nobody.
Talk about it with him.
I spoiled something to Dakota because I needed to tell somebody.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah. I should spoil it for you.
I don't mind hearing as long as I don't mind hearing One Piece spoilers as long as I don't hear about a character like one of the crew dying
like Ace.
or in 10
Wow.
years when the show ends, hear about how he finds
I like
or-
the ending. That's
or-
why we need to be caught up because I don't want to be there for the end.
Yeah, that's why I got caught up with Naruto. Because
Yeah.
I wanted to be there for
And
the
they
end.
pulled all that effing filler in.
Yeah.
If I could watch like 2 episodes a day, I could be caught up in a year.
Do it, please.
I'll try.
Please. I need you to be caught up. I've got it and
really
I can
isn't
give it
a
to you.
lot. 2 episodes a day.
2 episodes a day is not a lot. It's like an hour a day.
I
45
watched like
minutes.
13.
You won't be caught up in a year, but you'll be a lot closer.
I'll be awake. Yeah, if I could watch 2 episodes a day, unless I'm like at a con. and-
Actually, 2 episodes a day, you will be caught up.
Yeah.
2 to 3.
That's 365 days a year,
Yeah.
so.
And like a day's like I'm gonna be a con, and I know I can't watch. Maybe watch.
And
like
you're not
5
at the very
episodes.
beginning, so. I just want you guys to get to Eni's Lobby so that you can. Because there's different than watching it in AMVs. To actually see that go down, it's like, whoa.
I'm getting a call from California.
Ooh!
Hang up.
Call it back
I'm
later.
interested.
It's your
Should I
hooker.
answer?
We're in the middle of a podcast, bro.
It'd be funny.
We're not even onto our topics yet. We're almost an hour in.
That's true.
So we're only gonna get. We'll just do your topic today because we're not gonna get to all these. But
my topic, not to spend a ton of time on.
well, I would like to have Drew for mine.
Oh,
But I want you guys to get to Eni's Lobby, and I want you guys to get to Marine Ford because Marine Ford is insane. And what gets me, Marine Ford is literally a war. Everyone we've ever met in the show is there, and I mean everybody. Like Kobe is there.
Other
I'm guessing I know where that is in the show.
Everybody is there, and in a interview, Oda said that Marineford is literally nothing compared to the final chapter of One Piece. He said people will look back on Marineford and be like, that was really weak compared to the final chapter.
Oda, you're building it up, man.
So yeah.
Whew.
Okay, what
I've
other
seen
shows?
clips from
We got
Marineford.
Plastic Memories.
Plastic Memories. What do you guys think of the new one?
Okay, so
A little slower.
I wanted to talk a little bit about this. I know how you hate Cinderace, but I kind of like the orange hair chick. She might
She's
be
not bad. I like her a lot, actually.
she's might be a Cinderace, but she really, really doesn't do it a lot.
Nah, she's not bad.
I like her a lot, actually.
I think
Not as sad, but I see how they're building up to a very sad.
the
ending.
last
Oh.
thing they said in that episode.
Well, it didn't make me cry, but I can see how that's gonna make.
What did it say she had?
2,000 hours.
That's a little under 3 months. I looked it up. So she has like 2.5 months.
Shoot, she gonna die.
She has 83.3333333.
Oh my God, there's more shows we gotta get to, guys.
Her memories will die. Punchline.
Punchline.
Okay, I was gonna save that, but okay, yeah, Punchline. What'd you guys think?
Okay, so I was looking forward to Punchline.
Because of the straw.
It looked funny. Which
Stranger Juices.
Which, by the way, the straw is badass.
The straw is pretty cool.
I hope they don't just make it all about boobs and panties and
It's
stuff.
not about boobs. It's just about panties.
About panties?
Dude, I love it. I'm cool if they make it all about panties because it's funny.
It
was
is
pretty
funny
fun.
how
I like
if
the
he
animation.
sees panties twice within a certain amount of time, the world ends.
But he can go back, which I think is going to make an awesome plot point. Like, I think he's going to have to figure these mysteries and things out, and then when he messes up, he can go back, and he can use his new information to do it right.
It's
and
like-
he can go Super Saiyan God.
Yeah.
It's
When
like,
that happened, I was like, oh!
it's like Majora's Mask.
I like it a lot. I think it's hilarious.
It's pretty funny. I did like it. I like the animation a lot.
I liked it more after watching the first episode than I thought I would when watching the trailer. So,
Okay. Am I the only one here that watched Tri-Age X?
yes.
Yes.
I think you guys should watch that.
I was
it's,
planning on it.
it's actually pretty good. I need someone else to talk about it with. Like,
Yeah.
it looks dumb. Like, just give it an episode, dude.
And just think of it as
Maybe.
as it's
might.
wrong to pick up
You're
chicks
not
in a,
gonna do it.
in a dungeon. It looks
I didn't
dumb
like
in the
it,
trailer.
bro. There's been like 3 other shows this season that I watched because I was bored. That I wasn't
And then
gonna watch.
the Chinese Zodiac one.
Atomo.
I didn't get to finish that one.
It's what do you think?
I think it's exactly what we're hoping it'll be.
I think it's good.
I think it's going to be a badass fighting anime with chibi little characters.
At first, I was like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But then when they actually got into the, I don't want to spoil anything for Dakota, but when they got into the fight,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm down. I'm down for this show. Definitely. Oh, is that Shinron? Okay, yeah, I'm down.
Oh, you did.
Like, I liked it a lot. You should definitely finish it, bro. You'll like it.
Okay.
Okay, did anybody watch Wish Upon a Palladius? I don't know how to say it.
No.
What's
It's
that-
the
what's that
one by Gynex. That's Magical Girls. Magical Girls.
Oh,
I didn't watch
I didn't watch it, but I think that's actually on Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
I watched it.
isn't.
Oh, it isn't?
I don't think it is. I haven't seen it.
I kinda liked
Oh,
it.
maybe it is.
I'm not gonna talk about it on my Anime Talk channel, but I was alright.
It was a rat.
It wasn't anything amazing. It was like if you find yourself interested in it, I mean, but it's not like blow your mind. Oh, the new Ghost in the Shell. Anybody?
Nope.
Nah.
Come on, guys,
Just haven't watched it. Didn't feel like it.
watch it because it's a reboot, bro.
Oh, I know
This
that.
is your chance.
Well, that's the thing, though. There's 3 different reboot versions of it on Netflix.
But this is the new one, man. This is your chance.
Don't I need to watch the first 3 reboots of the same character?
No, because it's a retelling. It's a retelling of the original story, but with a few things changed.
Like a new character?
No, it's
She
the
looks
same
nothing like
character.
her.
Because it's newly animated. It's
I'm
it's the
confused.
same character.
It's the same exact character.
It's
same
the
exact
same
plot,
story.
Just
Hmm.
reanimated and
It's not the same exact plot. There are changes.
What was that Magical Girl one called?
Wish Upon a Plada something.
Okay, that's
It's got a
fine.
Japanese name though.
Oh, it is on here.
Oh, is it? Alright.
I did consider watching it.
I just recommend Ghost in the Shell, guys, because here's what I think. I can help you guys out if you get confused, because I looked up all about it, because I was a little confused.
I'm not gonna,
And I think you guys should watch it just because
the movie.
2 reasons. The movie that's going to come out, and you should definitely see this before we can judge the movie, you know. And then the second thing is, it's Ghost in the Shell. This is something that's
Oh,
so
yeah.
highly rated, and none of us have seen it. How can we honestly go about our anime podcast and be looked at serious if we've never seen
I've
Ghost
seen-
in the
We've
Shell.
also
I've
never
seen the movie.
We've also never seen Akira.
That's different.
That's like the most highly rated anime movie of all time.
But it's known that Akira doesn't stand up anymore. And if Akira was remade, I would definitely expect us all to watch it. I'm just saying. I don't know. I think you guys should watch it. I should give it a shot. Because, by the way, it's very much like The Matrix, and you'll love it, is the
Oh,
other
yeah.
thing. That's the other reason. You'll love it.
The original Ghost in the Shell movie.
Because I really liked it. I loved the first
Because
episode.
the Matrix
It's
is
based off of it. Yeah.
Anyway,
I think that's all we have to talk about for the animes. Next week, I think maybe we'll skip a week unless there's something really big happens as far as talking about the seasonals and just talk about some topics.
okay.
I don't know when.
Something big might happen, so we may need to talk about
I
something.
don't know when, but I still can't wait for Digimon.
Digimon.
They haven't really-
Digital monsters.
still do-
Digimon are the champions! Okay,
We're at 50 minutes. We're good.
we have time for your topic. What's up?
Well, I just wanted to talk about the intros this season. Which ones do we like? Which ones don't we like?
What about them?
Okay. Well,
I figured we'd leave it up to discussion.
Well, go ahead, start the discussion.
Okay, well, my favorite one so far this season is Arslan's. Would you back up?
Arslan's is your favorite?
Yeah, that's my favorite one this season.
That's my favorite band this season.
Arslan, I really like Show by Rocks a lot.
Yeah, I like Show by Rocks.
Yeah, it's a musical anime, so of course that's
I-
gonna have a good one.
I don't really like Sound Euphoniums. It
It's
starts
a
off.
band.
It starts off really cool.
It's a band, that's why. Like
No,
it's a concert band.
No, I like that a lot at first, and then it just sounded like every other anime that's come out in the last 5 years.
Did
where it's-
Punchline's opening play?
No.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think
Um,
so.
Food Wars, I love that opening.
It's alright.
I love that one a lot.
I like Don Machi's.
Yeah, I like Don Machi's too.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Don
Classic
Machi's-
Memories was just alright.
Yeah.
It's a sad opening.
Yeah, it fits the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um.
Seraph's is good, but only the second half of it.
Yeah.
Seraph, it starts off slow, and then when it picks up, it's that I like. If it weren't for being slow in the beginning, I'd be like, yes, this is good.
I like Gunslingers.
I don't remember Gunslingers.
It was action.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The opening for Gunslinger is pretty good. I did forget to talk about one thing with Seraph.
What's that?
When I watched the first episode, my first thing was, they killed half the little kids.
Yeah.
I liked the two oldest ones' characters.
Yeah.
I liked both of them.
At least the blonde guy will be back. Sometimes.
As a bad guy.
Yeah.
As a bad guy, why do you
You
think?
don't know he's gonna be a bad guy.
He's gonna be a bad guy.
Nah.
I think Nate could be right. He could be a bad guy.
It's gonna be a Lelouch Suzaku situation.
That's how I felt.
Could be. I could see
But
that.
if
more
that's
than
the
him being a bad
situation,
guy.
and the guy he shot in the head's still alive too,
That mean you was a bad guy then. Why do you think the guy who shot in the head's alive?
because they show him a ton in the intro and only have him in one episode.
Oh, they did? I didn't
Yeah.
know
He's
that.
in the intro a lot.
And
Crap.
you have to have it sounds like you have to have a curse weapon to kill them.
They even grab each other's faces, like
Oh,
passionately.
dang it. Oh, dang it!
Oh dang it! They,
Sorry to get off topic a little bit
Twins.
there.
I liked Kekai's. It was really good.
Kekai's
yeah.
was good.
Kekai's is good.
Kekai's, it wasn't what I was expecting it to gonna be. I was expecting maybe like a Yu Yu Hakusho, or not Yu Yu Hakusho, Cowboy Bebop. I don't know how I got that mixed up.
Kekai, the difference is I don't care as much about the opening as I do the OST. I think
Yeah.
Just the OST in
Oh, yeah.
general.
I was
The
hoping
music
that's why I was
in the
hoping it'd be like
shows is
Bakano or
It's got the best OST of the season, I will say, hands down. Other than Show by Rock, but that's for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Like, as far as a show that's not based around music, I think Kekai's got the best.
I really like what's that one called again? The Chinese
Atoma?
Zodiac one.
Atoma?
Atoma. I really like Atoma's. It just looks funny for an opening.
Yeah.
yeah. Toma's, I liked its opening a lot.
I don't know, personally.
Because it's the same song they played in the trailer
Oh, yeah?
as the opening.
Is it?
Yeah.
Personally, none of them stand out to me like a Parasite opening or
Well, that's
an
good.
Unravel.
Well, you can't
like-
compare them to that.
Well, I'm not saying as comparing them. I'm saying like the way that those openings stood out during their seasons. Like, there's nothing that really
I'm still
like.
listening to Parasite's opening.
There's really nothing that like.
Because I gave you that CD.
There's nothing that jumps out at me as like this is the great opening of the season.
No,
Right.
I can agree.
And the great opening of the season could be Digimon. No,
I think if I had to
Could
pick
be.
one of the two openings that
they
to
used
be
the same
my
song they did
favorite,
last time.
it's gonna be Show by Rock or Arslan Sinki.
For me, it'll be those two, or I do really like Seraph's opening, like more than you. I like everything about Seraph so far, other than the high school thing. I like that show is. I just really like it. I'm looking forward to where it's going.
They're all good.
But we also have not yet seen Ninja Slayer's opening.
If it has one.
Surely it will.
15 minutes. Maybe that's something they're cutting out.
I'm watching a 3-minute anime that has an opening.
That's stupid.
This is the one that Giga talked about?
Is it military?
Well, you're watching that?
I tried it just to see it, and I watched it all the way through. It was actually pretty dumb.
I saw
We
that
also
it-
haven't seen Digimon's opening.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they use the songs they used last time.
Digimon
in
and
Japanese.
Ninja Slayer, the only other two shows coming out that were
Did that Yu-Gi-Oh remake ever come out? I gotta figure that out.
Which
Yu-Gi-Oh
Yu-Gi-Oh?
remake. I was
Oh,
thinking Yu Yu
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hakusho. Why am I all over Yu Yu Hakusho?
It's not a It's just a remaster. I thought it's just the same story. Yeah, but
Yeah, I think
remake.
it's just remake.
That's
remaster.
what a reboot is.
You said remake. Not reboot.
Remake, reboot is the same thing.
Same.
I meant remake of the first series.
Gotcha.
It's not like Kai mode, I don't think. Isn't it reanimated?
I can't say. I
I'm
can't
sure
say.
it would
I don't
be.
know.
Kai wasn't. It barely was. It was.
It was
was
high
barely.
depth, is what they did. They,
Yeah,
they didn't
just,
reanimate it.
they made it like better resolution.
Yeah,
No, they reanimated Kai.
that's not what I heard.
They did not reanimate Kai.
Yes, they did. They just made it look like it used to. That was the whole point of it. It was reanimated. They'd already released remastered versions of Dragon Ball Z.
They would have reanimated. What if they reanimated Kai? Why does it still look like it was made in the '90s?
That's everyone's problem with it. Because it is a reanimation, but it still looks like that. That's why people had the problem.
Okay, which one do you like better? Original Dragon Ball Z animation or the new Battle of the Gods animation?
Battle of the Gods.
Battle of the Gods. Not even a question.
Just making sure.
What?
You can like old school.
That is a question. I could totally see people picking the old
Yeah.
animation.
For nostalgic purposes, maybe.
Pacing wise, Battle of the Gods kills it. Dragon Ball.
I'm not
has
talking
worse
about the
pacing.
show and pacing. I'm talking about the.
I know.
But I know.
Okay.
For me, it's not a question.
It's not a question for me either.
I like the new
What do you guys?
too.
Do you guys like their new outfits and?
I think they look
Revival
pretty
Z?
cool.
I haven't seen.
I
a
think
ton of
they.
their
I like how
outfits.
Oh, they
they.
got new symbols. They're totally different.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I like how they keep the gist of the old of their old stuff, but just give them new symbols and like.
Well, Goku's is a little. It's
And
different.
yeah,
it
his
doesn't
sh-
have the blue in it anymore.
Yeah, his shade of color changes.
What is it now?
It's straight,
Just straight
orange,
orange.
no blue.
It's like when
And
he
he's
fought
got a
Raditz.
Weird, really weird symbol. Like it's not like a white symbol with a
It's supposed to
character
be.
in it.
It's
It's
supposed
like
to be Weiss's. Is my.
yeah, I think they're
gist.
training under
Weiss.
That'd be cool. That'd be sweet.
But yeah, it's basically think of it this way: a darker color orange than his original, and no blue like when he fought Raditz.
Radix?
Raditz, man. Raditz, the best enemy in Dragon Ball. Raditz.
And then Vegeta's I like 'cause it's black. It's black.
I always associate Vegeta with blue though, so it's gonna be weird.
Yeah, but he looks really good in the black.
He looks so good in black. I'm like, oh.
Turns me on.
It turns me on.
It turns me on in ways my husband never could.
Wow.
But I think my favorite opening for the new season. I haven't seen the opening for Show by Rock because they didn't show it the first.
You
episode.
heard it.
I
It's
did
the
hear. It?
song from the first episode. It's a new, like, video.
Oh, okay. Then I probably like Sound by Rock and
Sound by Rock.
Show by Rock and
He gets so mad when we correct him.
and Don Machi.
I like that too. You know what I
Yeah.
like about Don Machi?
It's just a good show that we thought was gonna be horrible.
The boob string.
She ties a string around her boobs to make them look bigger.
It makes me
Well,
laugh.
around her waist, under
There's
her
been
boobs.
so many gifs already of her with the boob string. It's hilarious to me. I love
I
it.
think it's funny in the second episode how she makes fun of the flat chest girl who I thought was a guy in the first episode
I thought
until she
was-
started speaking.
I thought she was hot.
The flat chest one. I mean, it's fine.
Mm. It's fine. She don't got boobs. Whatever.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I like Maka.
Actually, speaking of anime girls that I thought was hot, I'm actually should be getting a script sent to me today by Royal Lily to do a anime crush collab.
Really?
Yeah, so
Weren't we gonna do the weekday one up of that?
of what anime crushes?
I thought we were.
I don't have that written down.
Huh.
Should I?
We should.
We can do our own thing on it too.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, Nate?
I gotta take a call for work.
Well, you leave and
Okay.
we're gonna end the podcast.
All right,
Nate's
see
leaving.
you guys. I gotta take a call for work.
Anyway,
So,
now that Nate's gone,
God,
talking about how fat he is.
don't you guys hate Nate? He's like the worst. He's the one person on this podcast that we keep getting requested to get kicked off.
Really?
No, nobody's ever requested.
I was about to say. That's mean.
Yeah, it's you.
I was thinking he's the Jerry from like Parks and Rec of this group because he gets hated on a lot, and he constantly messes up words.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's definitely the Jerry.
Guys, that's pretty much our whole podcast, honestly. We had some other things to talk about, but we don't have the full crew here, so I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to wait till next week.
I looked at the topics to think,
What
okay, what of these can we talk about with just a couple of us? And I was like, I'd like to have Drew here.
What are all the other topics?
You want me to read them now?
A couple, sure. What was the big one? You said there was one big one.
No, there was not one big one. When did I say that?
You were like the big you said the big topic I want to talk about with Drew.
Oh, one that I want to talk about with Drew. What one was that? I don't remember. I guess I can read them if you guys want to.
Might as well look
as a preparation for next week.
Preview for next week.
So next week we'll be talking about at least a couple of these. Watching Anime Weekly versus binge watching, which we talked about on.
Okay, weekday one. All right.
Anime hiding endings after the credits, which we kind of touched on.
Yeah. Make sure Drew knows about these secret endings, because I guarantee you he doesn't.
Things we don't like about anime.
Okay. These were all weekday one-up topics.
Yeah. Anime cons versus Comic Cons.
Okay.
Which we talked about on weekday one-up.
All these were pretty much weekday one-up ideas that we're going to do.
And then I had another topic that was really short, but I just kind of want to hear everyone's opinion on it, and I really want Drew here for it because I feel like he'll have stuff to say about it. And it might make Dakota mad to hear.
Oh, God, what?
It's your opinions on texting while watching anime. I'd like to talk about it.
Why?
Because I just want to know what people think about it, because I know some people think it's okay. And, that's it. Well, I don't want to get into it until we get to the topic. Until we get to talk about it.
All right.
Because I've got opinions on it. I know you've got opinions on it.
You got opinions.
I know Drew's got opinions on it.
You got opinions on it during texting during anything.
No.
Or you're watching.
Well, it's different with anime because... Well, that's why I don't want to get into it, because I wanted to wait till we're actually talking about it.
That whole topic's going to be...
Do you want to talk about it right now? And we can ask Drew about it next week?
Sure.
All right, texting while watching anime.
This whole topic's going to be everybody...
You pause the anime? Okay, I agree with that.
Or I wait until a slow part.
You wait until...
Sometimes slow parts have big topics.
That's the thing, though. That's what gets me. This is why I was a little nervous to bring this topic up, because I've sat with Dakota and watched anime with you and see you text and be like, wait, what? I don't understand. Because you were texting during a slow part, but they said something super important. And I'm like, dude, if you need me to pause it, I can. I'll try and pause it, and you get mad at me.
Well, it's because you always do the thing where I'm listening and I am watching and I am getting it more than you think, but you'll pause.
Then why do you ask me what happened?
I don't remember.
It's happened more than once.
I don't remember that or recall it.
Of course you don't.
When I have people over, I don't tend to pause it though. Like when Dakota's over.
Like I try to pause it when I see him texting because I'm trying to be courteous to let you text so you don't miss anything. Well, and then you're like, bro, don't do that. That's so annoying.
Well, the thing that you do, if you pause it and just pause it real quick, that's fine. But you always turn over and get sarcastic and go, "You watching?" I'm watching. I'm taking 2 seconds to send a message real quick.
Well, I'll pause it from now on. I won't ask if you're watching.
Yeah, you pause it and then I'll be like, "Oh, okay, I was texting."
Well, what is my opinion on it? Okay, because thank you. I knew you were gonna say something to me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
You can't not say something to me. I was literally gonna trim them when I get home.
I do too. It's cool.
Now I'm totally off track.
Yeah, now you know
my problem with it is I don't text while I'm watching anime because it's subbed. Now, I may not love texting during anything else just because I think you should be watching getting the story, but you can at least understand, like, hear it and other things, but in anime, it's subtitled. Like, I literally tried, like, in the last week, because I was trying just to be able to talk about this topic, to have a full view on it. I tried texting while watching anime and not pausing it, and it was very difficult. I had to go back, because things would happen, and I'd be like, whoa, I don't understand, and I'd go back and I'd read something that I missed, and it was like, I don't know. It bothers me that people text during subbed anime because you miss things.
It also, I usually only do it if it's an anime that I'm not as interested in. Like say it's Seraph, I'll pause it. And then I'll text. But say it's like Sound Euphonium.
Oh yeah.
I'll text during that.
I think there's certain anime that you can text during and you can't.
Sound Euphonium is when you can text during because there
are shows that I text during, but there's shows that's like. who cares?
That's
there
really
isn't
what it is.
much in sound euphonium where you're gonna be like, where you miss a few words that you're gonna be completely lost.
But most anime, seriously, if I'm texting somebody, I'll be like, hey, I gotta write you in 20 minutes. 20 minutes isn't that big a deal, and I just literally, I turn it over so I can't even see
I
notifications.
must never text you while you're watching anime.
I guess not.
Because you never send that to me.
Well, we never text back and forth. I'm talking about people that I talk to back and
I
forth.
got you.
Like, if you text me and I don't write back for a while, I may have been doing something, like watching anime or something.
Oh, well, yeah, that happens.
Yeah, but like if I'm talking back and forth to somebody for like hours, I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna go watch the show, I'll text you in 20 minutes. And they're always like, okay, cool, sounds good. And I just text them and they're like, how was it? And I'm like, it was good.
Good
And I get the whole thing.
Who do you text back and forth with conversations like that?
Oh, I text a ton of more people than you realize.
Really?
I'm quite the friendly guy.
I literally
Friends
text,
with a lot of people.
I text like one person on a constant. That's my lady. But
Oh, really?
yeah, like I don't have anybody that I really need to talk to. Other and
Man.
if it's you, you'll text me and be like, "Hey, this thing happened," and then I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then with him, oh dear God, with him it's like, "Hey,
Okay.
Nate, did you watch the show?
Yep.
Did you watch the show? Yep. Okay, cool. What'd you think? It was good.
Yeah, you're really annoying to text. I don't like to text you.
Well, the problem is I don't know
Yep.
how to
K?
Dude, spelled wrong.
No,
do you-
K gets me worse. K is like... Do you realize K is like the worst thing you can send somebody?
I've been desensitized with him when it comes to K.
I've become desensitized,
One of
but
the
at first I
problems-
was like, you freaking douchebag. Did you really just send me K?
Yeah, he used to do it.
At least put the O on it.
Like, it'd be
Jesus
like,
Christ.
Like I'll be like, dude, you need to watch this thing, or dude, something. Let's go see this movie, or I'll be at your house in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. It makes you sound like you're not excited for anything.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm like, well, thanks, man. I'm
One of
glad
the
to hear you
problems
enjoy
is-
our friendship.
When I text, I don't know how to put it into the words.
You can just say okay.
Put an O on it!
Well, I'm not talking about with
or
that.
all right. You do say all right sometimes. which
All
is-
right's good.
Yeah.
Do you understand why we don't like K? Do you understand?
Well, yeah,
that?
it just doesn't sound enthusiastic.
No, it's not just that. K is generally known as what you say when you want someone to stop talking to you.
Or you're mad.
Yeah, like if you're talking
Well,
to
that's not what
somebody.
it is for me.
Well, that's what it's known
That's what
as.
it's
Like
known for. That's why we say we've been desensitized to you
anybody
saying
else
K.
you talk to and they go K, it's like, oh well, I have.
Like, there's been plenty of times when he and I've been texting, and I'm just like, okay, I'm done with this K.
and I won't write him back because I'll be like, F this douche.
Yeah. And you've done the same.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just usually when I get a text message, I'll be either sleeping or playing a video game or watching an anime. So that's what K is my generic thing.
This is a great anime topic.
Yeah. It led into this.
Uh,
But texting during anime, there's times when it's fine, there's times when it's not fine.
I think generally it's not okay. That's just me.
And yeah, and
That's my opinion on it.
For me, it's
For me, there's times.
For me, it's like, because usually when I watch anime, I am marathoning it. I don't just do like an episode at a time. And so, like, say I'm texting my girl, but you know, you can't like every 20 minutes be like, hey babe, okay, gotta go.
I would.
Say it.
I'd be like, hey,
I don't like doing that. I feel rude.
you're a very different person than me because I'd be like, hey, guess what? We don't have to talk 24/7. I can actually go a whole day without speaking to you, and that's perfectly fine with me. We're very different people. I think you're very much the type of person who's like, I need to speak to this person
It's
like
not that.
a lot.
It's not that. Like, if she, like, there's times when she's like, hey, I'm gonna be gone all day. Okay, cool. For me, it's just like I feel rude if I'm like, hey, watching 3 episodes of anime. Okay, text you the fuck later. That's how I
Yeah,
feel.
that's not what you say.
That's how I feel. Though. hey, I'm doing this. You suck. I don't want to talk to you. That's how I feel.
I feel like you are looking way more into it than what it is. Like, I don't think they're gonna be like, this guy wants to watch anime over me. What a douche! He's got a life outside of me. He does other things that he enjoys. I cannot like him. Blocked.
Okay, here's my question. Because anime can't have crazy plots. If Lost was subbed, so it wasn't in English.
This is
Oh, dear
exactly
God, no.
my thing.
Oh,
no,
dear
there's
God.
tons of anime like that though, and that's why I'm like,
I've never seen
stop.
an anime as confusing as Lost.
They're
There
not
can be.
confusing like Lost, but they're confusing in other ways that I think are just as equal as Lost, especially if you're not getting everything because you're texting and you're not taking in all the information. It's just, I know, and you can fight it if you want, but I know you miss things when you're texting because all the time, I'll tell you something that happened in an anime and you're like, oh, I didn't see that. And I'm just like, it's gotta be because you were texting because they just say it straight out. All the time. And I'm like, oh, and I'll tell you it, and I never say anything about what you were probably.
I don't get
tasting,
upset with it. Like
No,
you
I'm
do.
not
Okay.
upset. I'm just saying I know that's why.
Okay.
I know that's what's happening.
My toe just started hurting.
Oh crap, dude! Do we need to take you to the emergency room?
Might as well just chop it off right now.
Is it toe cancer?
Just chop it.
Toe cancer.
If I found out I had cancer in my foot, like just in my foot, I would say chop it.
The whole leg.
Yeah, like
Let's
there's-
not take any chances.
No, like if they were gonna say you have cancer in your foot and it'll spread, I'd be like, take it off now. But we can get rid of it. No, just take it off.
Wait,
I can put a
what
fake-
kind of cancer?
Like foot cancer.
cancer.
Foot cancer.
Like skin cancer on
No,
the
toe
foot?
cancer.
No, just foot cancer.
That it has to be a legit cancer.
Nate,
Would it be
toe cancer.
bone marrow?
Tote cancer.
Totes.
Tote.
Totes.
It's totes cancer.
This has been your Nakama cast for this week.
It's totes amazing.
I'm Dakota.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Cody at Cody Reviews on Twitter.
I'm at Mr._Director.
And I still haven't gotten that Twitter.
You know what? We're gonna make you a Twitter right now before we leave
He
here.
won't use it. Why?
Because
I almost sent him a snap today, and I was like, he doesn't use it.
if you get a Twitter, will you use it? Will you use it?
Be honest.
I don't know.
No,
That's
no,
a
no.
no. That's a no.
No.
He doesn't need a Twitter.
What would I
bro.
tweet?
What? I didn't need a Twitter. What do you
No,
have to
you
tweet?
did need a Twitter. You got all these followers on Weekday One Up. I don't know. I thought you needed a Twitter.
What would I tweet?
You can tweet tweet things about Nakama Cast. You can share
I ate a burger today.
that. You have fans.
Here's
that
what
would
Twitter
probably
is, guys.
notice.
This is what Twitter is. Twitter is literally yelling into a crowd. Working on a new Nakama Cast! That's all it is. And then people are like, I like that.
That's literally what it
I
is.
ate a burger!
Yeah, like
I
you
have a Facebook and I don't post.
That's because Facebook
No,
is
here's
not
why
is different.
I disagree with you, Dakota, because you know that Nate's a lurker. Why are we going to give him a Twitter? He's just going to lurk.
Because
do
you
lurk.
can I don't know, because I know he's got because Twitter
No,
is the
man,
place
if
you
he doesn't want it, we cannot
It's not
force
that I
him.
don't want it. I just don't know what I'd say.
I didn't
And
either,
what
and then
I
I'm
do
j-
with
and
it.
then I didn't either, and then I got a Twitter and I post at least once
And
a
I
day.
am a giant lurker.
Yeah, he's the worst kind of person.
Yeah.
I lurk in your guys' stream,
We'll work on-
or
we'll-
your stream all the time.
I know you're there because I checked who's in there.
We'll work on
I'm
getting
not
Nate a
streaming
Twitter.
in weeks, man.
Well, I know.
He has an Instagram that isn't posted on in forever.
I only post during conventions on that.
Well,
What's your Instagram? Let's throw that out there.
Uh,
Oh, he doesn't know. Oh, well, we'll tell you next week.
It's like Nathan_99 or something like that.
NRider under 9.
Yeah, NRider_99
Something like that.
or NRider99.
I think it's NRider99. So, my last name is not RIDE. It's REITER. So they put an N in front of that and then 99 at the end.
We have drugged this episode to death.
All right, remember
Good
to point
night,
it up.
Or not good night. Good night, guys. If you're listening to this to fall asleep,
I'm gonna bed.
you going to D&D?
I'm gonna bed.
Do you have D&D tonight?
Oh no, I don't do it.
Okay. It's
No
not
D&D.
every Tuesday?
No.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to this, sitting through this. Go ahead and please share it everywhere. Tell your people, hey,
Sorry,
you
this
really
looks
like
like-
that new IGN podcast about anime? Well, here's a good one.
Here's Shots fired.
Later.
Remember to point it up.
You already